guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. I'm Enrique Ray, and this is the first ever video that I do, like, just no gameplay, nothing, just straight up just a tutorial on something. So it's how to add trigger stops, or at least trigger stop like action on your triggers. Not your bumpers are already clicks, but your triggers pull down time, how to make it like just stop like this with a very simple and easy way. This is a naked controller, you could say, no paddles or nothing. I do play with a scuff, not a sponsorship of course. I just I have two scuffs. I have the Impact and the 4PS. That's the touchpad mark because I added a touchpad. But yeah, so this is my first scuff that I got. 4 paddles you can take off. I put 3 because I use this for Rocket League, like boost, drift, and jump. And then, but yeah, so I would have been using this because my other scuff broke. Like it fell on the floor, trigger malfunctioning, the drift. D-pad doesn't work, like this one doesn't work. When you click it, nothing happens. So I had to send it in for repairing. I'll get it in a couple weeks. And then I was like, let me use this. But then I tried it, and then like the second I started moving the sticks, both like my screen just starts shaking like madness. And then so like it's drift issues, so I physically can't play with them. So yeah, so then I picked up a standard controller. And then I was like, you know what, how about I just go back to the old days? So then I grabbed like one of these like grips, just you get them off Amazon or whatever. You put them on your stick, you can put them on either stick. I have 2, but you just put it on the stick, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so standard controller, $60 anywhere, PlayStation. I'm sure you could do it for Xbox, but this is just for PlayStation. So all you need is a standard PS4 controller. You don't need the grip. This is my preference, not yours. And you need 1 rubber band. So you could use 2. That's fine. But 1 is enough. And you're going to use it and wrap it around both the triggers. So I will show you right now. Let me get a stand. First time doing a video like this, so a little odd. But yeah. So you have these 2, correct? These 2. You're gonna try and wrap this rubber band around the 2 triggers, right? So you're gonna wrap it like this, around from the back, like so. Try and push it down. It doesn't matter about the positioning yet, because again, like you're just wrapping it around for now. And now what you're gonna do from here, you're gonna twist and then pull, and then wrap it around here, like so. Nope. Okay. It could fling. Here's a rubber band after all. Okay. But try and get it down here, like this. Over here, like where this the D-pad is, like over there. But again, it is a little difficult. There you go. It's gonna make an X, and you wrap it around from here, like so. Try and make sure it doesn't get in between your like you see how this is way too close to the rubber band, the bumper. You don't want that, so you want to try and move it out of the way, like so. Okay, make sure it's not doing this like flipping thing anywhere on the back. You want it like flat on both sides, like this and like that. And then there you have an X mark on the back, wrapping around both rubber bands, and these you can click freely. Now when you click this, the rubber band stops it, but like it's not too much of a stop, right? So it stops it right there, and usually it would go all the way down like that. So with the rubber band, when you click, it's going to stop you here unless you completely force it down. But when you click it, it stops right there. Now, to increase the tension, you could pull it down, not up, down, like that, where there's minimal space between the rubber band and the actual like bottom of the trigger hole. Push this down too. And now, if you feel this rubber tension when you push down, you might want to fix it up a little. Or if you feel like you push it down and it's like a clicking sensation, you don't want to do that. So you might want to just pull it up a bit like that. Fix it. And if it's not going down at all, it's just really stiff, that's not good either, because again, it's not a mouse click, it's a trigger stop, so you need some tension at least. So then, there. And now, of course, you play claw, whatever. But yeah, so there you go. And now with this, your triggers barely even need distance to move. And they register. Like regularly pressing. Like let's say I were to like just show, right? That's how far it goes down with that. That's how this one's even stiffer. Like I could make this a little more stiff. Or I mean, sorry, not stiff. Less tension. And there you go. Barely need to press anything. Of course, I play like this. Like so. I play like this usually with a scuff. But now without a scuff, I have to move my thumb like so that I could jump with my backbone and then back of the thumb, and then move around at the same time. It gets weird, but so now you have trigger stops, increased tension. The only thing you needed was a controller and a rubber band. Simple as that. And there you go, you have it. And you could still use your L1 and L1. And now these are stopped. Like, wait, I guess so. Okay, no, you see this one's like still stiff, and then this one's like way free. So like if you realize that, try and just play around with it. See when you get like the similar tension. You don't want one a little stronger than the other. That's gonna be a little okay, there you go. See, I got it. Now both are the same thing. This one doesn't go too much down, this one doesn't go too much down. So if they both work and you're good, it's not falling apart or anything, and didn't fling, it's making like a X. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's a little off, but it's making an X. And these again aren't covered, they're free. And then these have a good amount of tension. You can play around with it to like fix the tension or whatever. And that's how you get trigger stops or trigger motion on your standard PS4 controller without having to do any complicated DIY things with like drills and nails and stuff like that. All I needed was legit a controller and a rubber band. That simple. And if it makes your gameplay feel way smoother, to be honest. And let me just pop my grip back on real quick. There you go. Okay, and then you just play normally, like you would normally, and it is beautiful. So that's how you would put trigger stops technically on your standard PS4 controller. You guys could try it, of course. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new, and even if you're not new, obviously like the video if you enjoyed it. And comment down below if this worked for you, enjoyed it, and yeah, don't forget to use code TeamAdvocate in the item shop.